Welcome to my channel. The holiday season can be magical, but it's not without its challenges, whether that be overeating, overspending, traveling, or some interesting family dynamics. For me, whenever I'm starting to feel a little stressed or anxious, it always helps to get on the mat, to move and to breathe. Thanks for joining me in this holiday season Pilates class. Let's start standing up. One hand on the stomach, the other hand on the chest. Inhale, lift the chest, looking up. Exhale, soften the chest, gaze down. Again, inhale, creating space, opening in between the hands. Exhale, softening the chest. Use a hand on the stomach to feel the stomach drawing in, connect to the center. Again, inhaling, opening, lengthening. Exhale, soften the chest. Feel the strength of the center. Let's continue, just change hands and maybe we can take it a little bit bigger. Inhale, really open. Exhale, draw the stomach in, bend the knees, bring the head down. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding through the spine, drawing the stomach in a little bit more. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to roll down vertebra by vertebra. Relax the arms down. Drop the weight of the head. Bend both knees. And to stretch, think of sending the sits bones up towards the ceiling. Bend both knees. Stretch both knees. And then just bend the right knee, stretch behind the left leg. And change. So have a sense of rotation through the hips. Bending both knees, slowly coming up, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Let's make fists and place the fists on the lower back. And warming up the lower back. Also paying some attention to the sides of the pelvis, to the dimples of the buttocks, and also to where the kidneys are. Take a few more moments to make sure we're warming up that whole area. And then clasp the hands behind the back. Open the chest, take the hands back, and dive over. Head goes down, arms go up. Again, bending the knees so the stomach comes closer to the thighs, and then stretching the legs out. Bend the knees, relax your head over. Stretch, opening the shoulders. One more time, bend. And stretch. Relax the arms down. Let's come into the downward dog. So take the hands forwards and the arms back, the legs back. And we'll paddle, stretching out one heel and the other one. Again, allowing the hips to rotate, making it playful. Making it feel good for your body. Stretch the heels down, reach the sits bones up. Long arms, long spine. Let's place the knees carefully on the mat. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, rounding, drawing the stomach in and up. Inhale, opening the chest. smiling with your collarbones forwards. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, open. Open the shoulders. Exhale, round, drawing the stomach in. Going to take the puppy pose, so keep the hips up high. Bring the chest and the head down. Walk the hands forwards. So if you have a tail and the tail stays up high, relax your head down into the mat. So you can either stay there or bring the palms of the hands together, bend the elbows, bring the fingertips towards your shoulder blades and create even more length through the sides of the body. Coming back, tuck the toes and lift the hips up. This pyramid position, this downward facing dog. We're going to reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Seeing if we can create more length through the spine, through the arms, and then round the spine, bend the knee, bring the knee towards the forehead, forehead towards the knee, hover for a moment, and bring that right foot forward in a lunge. Bring your left knee towards the mat. And we're just going to allow this front part of the hip to open up. So let the head relax. Allow your hips to sink and breathe into that. Tuck the back toes. Let's bring that foot slightly further in. And you might want to straighten the front leg or keep it slightly bent so you can just relax the top of the head. Fold over that leg. We're going to get a deep stretch on the back of the right leg. Take the leg back. Let's do that to the other side. Reach the left leg up. Stay there for a moment, finding as much length as possible. And then rounding. Nose to knee, knees to nose, lift the stomach, hover. Carefully place that left foot forwards, the right knee on the mat, and sinking down into the stretch to open the front of the thigh. I'm really supporting my weight with my hands. Tuck the back toes, bring that leg in a little bit so you can relax over your leg. Might want to keep a soft bend, that knee to begin with. Take that leg back, just stay for another moment. Create as much length as possible through the legs, through the arms, through the spine. And let's walk the feet forwards towards the front of the mat. Open up so you're in a wide-legged squat. Bring your hips down. Let's just gently move from side to side. You can really place plenty of weight on your hands. And then coming to center. If you need, you can use your hands. If you don't need them on the floor, take the hands to the center of your chest. Use your elbows to open the knees. Stay here for a moment, relaxing the shoulders down, lengthening the top of the head up, and feeling the hips releasing down. And then carefully set your hips down. Soles of the feet together and knees apart. Lengthening the spine up, forwards as you inhale, and then exhale, really relax the top of the head over. So allow the weight of the head to drop towards your feet. And some deep breaths. Each exhalation, think of lifting your stomach and relaxing the muscles of your face. Another deep breath here. And slowly rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Place the feet on the floor, hands on the knees. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, round the spine, draw the stomach in. And again, just noticing the breath and each exhalation, scooping the stomach in a little bit more, relaxing the shoulders a little bit more. Coming up. Again, rounding back. This time, reach the fingertips forwards. Inhale. As you exhale, the stomach goes back. Think of getting your lower back a little bit closer to the mat. And coming up, half roll back. Again, rolling halfway down. Lower back towards the floor, stomach in. And coming up to a long spine. One more time. Let's continue rolling down vertebra by vertebra by vertebra until your head relaxes on the mat. Open the arms to the side. Have your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Just allow your knees to go over to the left. Use the center to bring them back. And then over to the right. This is one of my favorite movements. I do it almost every day to really open up the lower back, open up the chest, and connect to the center. And go at your own pace. And the next time we're going to stay over to the left. Take the right leg over the left one. And if it feels comfortable, place your left hand over your knee. Just going to take a moment to see how open our chest and shoulders can be. Deep breath in and out. Really enjoying that twist. And then coming back, other side. The legs go over to the right, left leg goes over. So you might want to place your hand somewhere on your leg and see how relaxed you can make this left shoulder. Deep breath in and out. One more. Let's come back to center, feet on the floor. Clasp the hands behind the head. Lengthen the neck, inhale. Exhale, lifting the head and shoulders up to a chest lift, drawing the stomach in and up. And coming back. Inhaling. Let's go again. Exhale, stomach in. Really exhale all the old air out of your lungs. Inhale, bringing it back. Just go one more time. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Really drawing the stomach in. And coming back. We're going to do the same thing. Bringing the knees in towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale this time as the head floats up. Think of squeezing your knees towards your forehead. Forehead towards your knees. Drawing the navel in. And relaxing the head down. Inhale. Exhale, all the old air out. Stomach in. Stay for a second. Inhale back. And coming up, I'm going to stay here and do the toe touch. So toes of one foot touch towards the floor. And then we're going to switch and switch. Keep the neck long. Keep the stomach pulling in. And then maybe we can go a little bit faster, sort of like we're running on the spot on our backs. So a few more times, a little bit faster if it's possible. And relax. Hold on to each knee with its respective hand, and let's take big circles. So squeeze the knees in towards us, opening out and circling around, seeing how big we can make it. Couple more in this direction. And then circling in the other direction, using your hands to guide the knees, nice big circles. Just one last time. Let's stretch the legs out long on the floor. Again, clasp the hands behind the head. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. I'm going to keep my feet on the floor for the first part and reach the fingertips forwards. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. So lengthening the fingertips as I pump. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really long legs. And out, stomach draws in and up. Just twice more for now. 4, 5, and out, 2, 3. Last one, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there, lengthening everything out. And coming back. So we did half the 100. For the next one, I'm going to take my legs up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, lifting the head and shoulders. Stretch your legs. Find the place where you can really engage your stomach. Reach your fingertips out long. And again, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Air in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 30 more. 20 more. 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there for just a moment longer. And relax the head down. Let's rock up and down, massaging the spine on the mat. Coming up to a sitting position, stretching the legs out, reaching the arms up. Inhale, lengthening forwards. Exhale, just releasing the head over, stretching the whole back of the body. It's taking a few moments to see how soft we can make the muscles of the neck and the muscles of the face. Breathing into the stretch. Rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Reach the fingertips out long. I'm going to roll down. So again, scooping the stomach, bringing your lower back, middle back, upper back to the mat, and then reach the arms up and back. Rolling up. Inhale. And exhale. Draw the stomach in. I'm going to reach longer over our legs. Heads in line with the spine. Rolling down, vertebra by vertebra. Long arms, long legs. Arms reach back. Inhale and exhale, coming up. And I'm going to go a little bit faster. Feel free to take it at any pace that feels right for you. Really like it when it feels flowing. The movement never ends, like waves on the sea. One more coming up. And one more going down. And we're going to stay down. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Let's just circle the foot to get some mobility in the foot and the ankle. And then in the other direction. Holding on behind the leg, stretch the leg up. And stay here for a moment. You might want to keep your head down, or if it feels good, you can lift it up. And another option, you might want to just massage the back of your leg a little bit. So whatever option you've chosen, let's stay here for another moment. And then we're going to open the arms to the side, reach the toes up towards the ceiling, and taking the right leg across to the left until the side of the hip begins to come up, and then bring the hip down and open the leg to the right, trying to keep your hip bones pointing upwards. And then we're just going to play with that. So each time, maybe going a little bit further, allowing your hip to come up a little bit more, but keeping that opposite shoulder down. So again, go at your own pace from side to side. creating more length through the leg. Gonna do one more just like that. Open the leg. And then next time we take the leg across, we're going to keep going until the leg can touch the floor. So you might want to bend your knee a little bit. And you can choose to either stay there or join me in taking a circle of the right hand around the head. And as I circle around, I'm going to think of sliding that leg forward, almost coming to lie on my stomach. I'm getting a stretch this underneath shoulder, and then circle the arm back and bring the leg back. If that felt good, we'll just continue to do that a couple more times. You might want to straighten the leg, or it might feel good to bend and try and get the knee closer towards the floor. It should feel nice, so be really mindful. And let's just do it one more time. Circling the arm, reaching that leg forwards, coming back. And then just bring that right leg back and take a moment to compare how it feels now on your right and your left leg. Or that on the left leg. So hug the knee in. Let's start off just with that foot circle, bringing mobility into the foot and the ankle, changing the direction of the circle. And then stretch the leg up, hold on behind the leg, either keep the head down or lift it up. And another option is maybe just rub or massage. It's good if your muscles are feeling a little bit tight. So we're gonna open the arms to the side, take the left leg over to the right until you feel the left side of the hip coming up just a little bit, and then press it back down, open the leg to the left. And then just play with that. So maybe next time it might feel nice to go a little bit further, still keep that opposite shoulder down. So drawing a nice big arc with the toes towards the ceiling and towards the floor. One more just like that. And the last time we're going to take that leg all the way towards the floor. And your choice, you can either just hang out there and enjoy the stretch, or join me in taking the left hand around on the floor, sliding the left leg until you're half lying on your side. You might feel a good stretch in this scapula, this shoulder blade. And coming back. So if that felt good, we'll just do that a couple more times. Rolling over, can really relax into the floor here. And then opening. Let's do one more. And coming back. And relaxing that left leg back out. Take the right knee, hug it in towards the chest, lift the head, lift the left leg, and we're going for single leg stretch. So change and change. Each change, try and find a little more scoop in your stomach. Use your hands to help you bring knee to forehead, forehead to knee. Just a few more times like that. And relax the head down. Clasping the hands behind the head. We're going to go for crisscross. Lift the head and shoulders up. Stretch one leg out. Bring the opposite shoulder towards that knee. And change. And change. Trying to create space in between your shoulders and your ears. And maybe you can do this a little bit faster. Keep breathing, keep working from the center. Just a few more like that. And relax. Hug onto your knees and rocking up and down a few times. Again, coming to the sitting position. Opening the legs a little bit wider than the mat. Inhale, and then exhale, walk the fingertips forwards as you draw the navel back, as if someone's pulling you back from your belt. Relax ahead. Breathe. Slowly coming up, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. One more time, stretching over, reaching the fingertips forwards, reaching the navel back. And slowly rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, all the way to a long spine. Let's take the right hand to the outside of the left leg. Left hand behind. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale, slide the hand towards the little toe, the pinky toe. You can keep the back hand on the floor for now. And coming back up, slide the hand back up. And again, sliding forwards, reaching in the direction of the pinky toe. You might be able to reach it. You might just be in that direction. And coming up. Let's do it one more time. This time we're going to stay there. If you can reach that left hand back. And this is a little saw variation. We're going to take little pulses. Reaching out between both hands. Stretching out. And coming up. Let's do it to the other side. Left hand on the outside of the right foot. Right hand behind. Inhale. Exhale, slide the left hand down towards the little toe. And coming up. Again, slide it forwards. Relax your head over. And slide it back on the outside part of your leg. One more time. Reaching the left hand forwards. And then lift the right hand off and lengthen both hands in the opposite directions. And you take little pulses, little saw pulses. Pull the stomach back, relax the head forwards. And coming up, vertebra by vertebra. Bend the knees. Hold on behind the calves. Reach the legs up. You can keep them bent to start off with. And then rounding the spine, rocking back. And finding the balance. If you'd like to stretch your legs out, if not, keep them bent for open leg rocker. Back. And find the balance. So just a sense of losing control and gaining control, letting go, and then taking charge. Back. Forwards, find the balance. Next time, if it feels good for your back, take your legs overhead and support with your hands. Going to keep one leg back, reach the other leg up towards the ceiling, making sure there's no tension or stress in the neck. And then switch, take that leg down, reach the other leg up. And take both legs back. Hands pressed by the side of the mat. And with control, or as much control as possible, rolling all the way down. Hug your knees in towards your chest and just relax for a moment. Let's come to lying on our sides. So I'm lying on my left side, left hand long, both knees bent. Use the top hand, for me it's my right hand, to grab onto the ankle. We're going to lengthen in back, creating a sense of length in the front of the thigh. Breathing here. It's really important, especially if you've been sitting for a lot, to open it out. Just take a few deep breaths here. And we're going to keep breathing deeply. Bring the fingertips onto the mat and just swing the leg forwards and backwards. It's creating a nice sense of mobility and freedom in the hip socket. And then circling. Make the circles as big as feels good for you. Maintain that sense of length through the spine, and then circle in the other direction. So going all the way back and then opening it out. Keep the breath slow and easy as you do this. Let's come up to a mermaid position. Hand on the hip, and use a hand to guide the hips. And we're going to rotate, looking over the back shoulder and coming back. So again, trying to get some mobility in the hips and through the spine. Let's make it very playful. Then we're going to place both hands on the floor. Walk your hands forwards, maybe a little bit to the left. See if you can really relax your head down. Should feel like a nice opening for the sides of the body. And relax here, breathe. Come up just a bit, and you're going to thread the right hand through as if the elbows want to come closer together. So we're increasing the rotation. Stay there for a moment. Again, tuning into the breath. Let's go for the side kick. So you can either have this hand on the floor, or if you'd prefer the original variation, both hands behind the head. And we're going to kick forwards and stretch back. Kick, lengthen back. Flex the foot and point, really lengthening the leg in one direction and the head in the other direction. A couple more of those. Stretching the leg back, keep lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And then take the leg to the side. Going to turn it out and take a side bend. You can hold on to your ankle, or if you're very flexible and you can reach your foot, go for it. Open the chest. Coming back to lie on the side. I'm going to take big circles with the leg long, forwards, up and back as far as possible. This is similar to what we did with a bent leg, but with a really long leg. Let's just take a few more in this direction. And then taking it back and circling it around. How big can you make the movement of the leg in the hip socket? A few more in that direction. And let's come up one more time for that side stretch. Over, maybe we can go a little bit further this time. Coming up onto the knee, press the hand into the floor and just stretch, really opening the whole right side of the body. And let's take all that to the other side. Swing your legs around. We'll start off with that stretch. Use the hand to hold onto the ankle. Stretch back till you feel a sense of stretch and opening in the front of the thigh. Drawing the stomach in. Let's keep the breath deep and steady as we introduce the movements, swinging the knee forwards and back. And then circling the leg in the hip socket. Nice big circles of the spine elongates. change the direction of the circle. Keep the breath slow and full, even when we're working a little bit faster. So coming up, hand on the hip. Use a hand to encourage the rotation all the way to the top of the head and back. Mobilizing the hips and the spine. And placing both hands on the floor, lengthening as you walk forwards. Relax the top of the head. Breathe. And coming up a bit so we can slide the left hand underneath the right. Trying to get the elbows close together as we deepen the twist. Coming into side kick. So you can either have your hand on the floor or behind your head. Kick forwards, stretch back, flex forward, lengthen the leg, lengthen the spine back. And reach forwards and back. Couple more of these. Reach the leg back, reach the top of the head as far away from the tips of the toes as possible. And bring the leg down for the side bends. You might hold on to your shin. You might be able to reach onto your foot. Open. Come back to lying on the side, and we're going to take the circles with the long leg, stretching the leg away from the top of the head, seeing how big we can make these circles. And in the other direction, really back before we open, reach back. The tips of the toes want to reach away from the top of the head. 2 more. And coming up, let's take that side bend one more time over in this direction. Perhaps we can go a little bit further now. Place a hand on the floor, come up onto that knee, and stretching up the left side of the body. Let's come to an all fours position. So exhale to round the spine. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, lift the stomach up as you curl the tailbone down. Open. Let's do one more just like that. Exhale. Inhale. Let's walk the hands further forwards. Transfer the weight forwards, bending the elbows back towards the ribs, and then pressing the hands into the floor, stretching the arms to take the hips back. Transferring weight forwards, transferring the weight back. And you can play with how far forward and how far back it feels good for you. Still one more just like that. And then the next time, let's bring ourselves so that we're lying on the stomach. Press the hands down, lengthen the spine, pushing up as far as possible, bending the elbows back, letting the forehead touch the mat, and then again press down. Open the chest. Just going to stay here for a moment and create more length through the spine and through the front of the body. And back. Couple more of those. Push, lengthening, opening the chest, and down. One more time. Let's just stay there, looking over the left shoulder and the right shoulder. We're making it very playful. Coming back, let's clasp the hands behind the back. Turn the head to face me. I'm going to lift both legs, kick the heels to the buttocks 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Stretch out the legs, stretch out the arms, bring the head to center. Double leg kick. Turn the head to the other way. 3 kicks of the feet to the buttocks. 1, 2, 3. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms. Stay there, opening. Turn the head towards me. Kick, kick, kick. Stretching the legs, stretching the arms, opening the chest. Turn the head away from me. Kick, kick, kick. Stretching it out. Just going to stay there for a moment. And then push ourselves back to a rest position. Take a moment to breathe. Then tucking the toes, lifting the hips up to a downward facing dog and walking the feet a few times. And then reach both heels down towards the mat as you lift the sits bones up. Long arms, long spine. Reach the right leg up. Stretch it up. Gonna open up the right hip, bend the right knee. Keep lifting that knee up towards the ceiling. Keep the knee bent as you square off the hips, rounding the spine, forehead to knee, knee to forehead, hover. Place the right foot in between your hands. Stabilize yourself on your feet and come up to a lunge, reaching the arms up, opening them to the sides, and we're going to twist to the right, spine twist, and back. So it's a little balance challenge. Twist to the right, and up. One more time, twist to the right. See if you can find your balance here. And then for another little balance challenge, we're going to bring the weight forwards, transfer the weight onto the right foot. You can have the arms forwards or a little bit easier to take them back. And try and find the balance as you lengthen the toes of the foot back. And then bend the knee. Come back down to the lunge. And back to the downward facing dog. Left leg reaches up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lift up that knee even higher. Coming back, rounding the spine. Forehead to knee, knee to forehead. Bring that foot forwards to a lunge. Find the stable position so you can come up. Reach your arms up to the lunge. Open them to the side. Twisting to the left. Spine twist. And back. And twist. Reach the fingertips away from each other. And back. One more time. Twist. Stay there for a moment. Bring the arms up. Transfer the weight onto that foot. You might keep the arms forwards. I'm going to choose to take them back. Not feeling at my most stable today. Reach the toes back. Try and find the balance. And then gracefully set that foot back down. Reach the arms up. Bring the arms back to the floor. Hands spreading onto the floor. Reach the sits bones up. And breathe. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Just really relax the top of the head over. We're going to take a movement like we're saying no, no, no with your head. And then shake the head. Nod the head. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Relax the top of the head. Let's round the back. Bring the tailbone down, really rolling up vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Feel the feet connected down to the ground. Let's open the arms, take a deep breath, filling our lungs with new air, with new energy. Bring the hands together in a prayer position, and let's bring the hands to the center of the heart. Notice the rhythm of your heartbeat. Wherever you are, have a happy holiday. And please subscribe if you haven't done so we can do more videos together.